What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Trick 10s. Today's episode is all about hatches. Now, you know that the spring is coming very shortly, and a lot of guys are rebuilding their boats right now. A lot of people call me and want to know how my hatches work. So in this video, I'm going to go over real quick how the hatches work as far as ordering them and the different options that you can get with them. Now, this right here is a piece of the hatch track. There's a dimension of this on my website. I'm going to share it in the corner of this video right now so you can see it. But when you order your hatches, all of the hatches that you get are going to come with this same track right here. The size of them is determined by the drop-in size, which will be from this measurement right here. Now, you've got 1.5 inches on the side of that. So if you order a 15-inch wide hatch, it's going to be 18 inches on the outside because you gain 3 inches with 1.5 inches on either side. That is important. All of the hatches come from the drop-in measurement size. Okay, so we've got a couple different hatches up here now. One thing I wanted to show you guys. This hatch is a standard hatch. This one is just raw aluminum, and it comes with the simple twist lock black handle. This is not a keyed handle. It does have a stiffener in the back. Majority of all of the hatches that are over 20 inches long are going to end up coming with one of these stiffeners in them. And they also come with the drain tubes. The drain tubes are optional. It does add $10 extra per hatch. If you get the drain tube, it'd be very simple. Just a small piece of this aluminum pipe on here. It's welded around, and then it has a hole drilled in the middle of it. You can sleeve a piece of 1/2-inch hose around this pipe right here and run it down to the bottom of the boat. That way you can control where your drainage is going. That's our first hatch. Our second hatch is very similar, except that it has the hinge on the short side. And that's something that I do need to know from you if you want to order a hatch, is which side you want your hinge to go on. Now, this one has it on the short side. It's going to open up this direction right here, and it's got a small stiffener in it, and it does have the compression handle in it. That's a little bit different. This handle sucks in. I recommend that you get a handle like this because it will keep the rattle out of it once it's closed and locked. This handle also has a key lock with it. These handles are 40 bucks. They're worth every penny. No rattle. Next to that, we've got another hatch. Now, this one comes with the dual stainless steel gas pistons on it. A lot of people use these for stuff like rod lockers, or if you got a big wide hatch for storage that you want to hold itself up, these are good to have. Now, these do add about $100 to your order. You get 2 stainless steel gas pistons, and all the hardware mounting brackets and everything is welded in here solid. That way you don't have to worry about running any bolts or rivets through the actual lid itself. Everything comes pre-manufactured into the actual lid and frame itself. Same type of deal. This one has a drain tube in the back. If you want to get a drain tube, I just need to know which corner you want to place it in. That gets us into our last hatch. Now, this hatch is custom. We can build you custom stuff too. This hatch is basically going to have a seat-based post right in the center of it. Now, you can see the way I did the bottom of this one. I ran these angles in here, and this is basically just going to be like an extra washer plate, because once he drops his hole in here for the seat base, he's going to run his bolts through there and sandwich them with this as a washer plate on the back to make it strong. And the reason I didn't cut the hole in here for the base to drop in already is because he's not sure if he wants it to go further back or all the way to the front. Now, this mounts right on the front of his bench seat. So he wants to be able to have his seat in here and still have his legs hang off the front of the bench and touch the floor. So he may have to move this forward or backwards to figure out that sweet spot. That's why he's ordering this hatch like this, because he has the ability to drill that hole at a later date. Now, this hatch was powder coated black, and it has 2 handles in it. The reason for the 2 handles is because his seat is going to be in the center, and these locking on either side will help keep it nice and strong, because you're really only relying on those hatches and the hinge. This hatch turned out pretty cool. If you guys want to powder coat your hatches, it adds about $50 per hatch. All right, so I know that you guys want to get your hatches ordered, and the main question is how much and how long. Now, there are some prices on the website. If you guys want to get something that's similar size, the pricing will be similar. So go check that out on trick10sjohnboats.com. Any order that you place should be received within 2 weeks, and I guarantee you they'll be top of the line quality. I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that like, subscribe button. Send me your orders. I'll see y'all next time. Let's get back to work.